Hello, welcome back. Today I'll be talking about comma and punctuation dash. I'll be explaining what these punctuation marks are, what they do, and what are the differences between them. For those who are wondering, yes, I'll be giving examples later on. Let's get right into it. What is a comma and what is its use? Commas are used to separate clauses in a complex sentence, i.e. a sentence which is made up of a main clause and one or more subordinate clauses. The following example shows us the use of commas in two complex sentences. Having had lunch, we went back to our work. The comma is a separation between words, phrases, or ideas to avoid misreading the writer's actual meaning. When read aloud, comma is a pause, a little breath when speaking. Finally, putting a comma in a sentence if the information is important, but it's more of an aside. Now into punctuation dash. Punctuation dash is a mark of punctuation used to set off a word or phrase after an independent clause or a parenthetical remark. Words, phrases, or clauses that interrupt the sentence. A dash is a line in the middle of a sentence. It is used to indicate a range of pauses. Dashes are used to separate groups of words. Using dashes highlights information and sets the attention to a different part of the sentence. The dashes are abrupt stops to a sentence and are the opposite of a parenthesis. Why do we need these things? Well, firstly, these things help us communicate our written ideas clearly. The only way you can communicate with the reader is through what is written on the page. We use punctuation while writing instead of using vocal inflection, pauses, tone of voice, or hand gestures. So without using these punctuation marks, we would not be able to communicate what we are writing clearly to our reader. Now into some examples of these two punctuation marks. After a split second of hesitation, the second baseman ran for the ball, or rather, leaped to it. Nothing in this phrase is more emphasized than one another, so like no other words in this phrase are emphasized more than one another. Here's the next example. The man, he was from Ames, Iowa, arrived. In this phrase, he was from Ames, Iowa is really emphasized more than the man and arrived. This next example uses the same sentence, just written differently. The captain of the Black Pearl, Captain Jack Sparrow, enjoys exploring the seven seas where no other sailor has ever been. Again, no other words in the sentence are more emphasized from one another. The captain of the Black Pearl, Captain Jack Sparrow, enjoys exploring the seven seas where no other sailor dares to go. With the punctuation dash in the sentence, Captain Jack Sparrow is much more important than the rest of the information. Well, that's all I got. I hope to help some of you guys out by telling you what I know about these punctuation marks, and I hope to help you learn something new. Thanks for listening. Until next time.